Star Wars Master and Apprentice, publisher Del Rey, author Claudia Gray, on sale February 26, 2019. Description. Set before the events of The Phantom Menace, this thrilling new novel from best-selling author Claudia Gray, Bloodline, stars Qui-Gon Jin and Obi-Wan Kenobi on a dangerous mission for the Jedi. Next. Star Wars Queen's Shadow, publisher Disney Lucasfilm Press, which those are two different publishers, I don't know why. Author E.K. Johnston, on sale March 5th, 2019, so like less than 2 weeks later. Description. Padmé Amidala served Naboo well as its queen, but now she is ready to begin a new chapter in her life. Then, the newly elected queen asks Padmé to serve Naboo in a new capacity, as its senator. With the help of her devoted handmaidens, Padmé must figure out how to navigate the treacherous waters of politics and forge a new identity beyond the Queen's shadow. That was a bit of canned information from StarWars.com. I am Matthew, author, artist, and commentator, and these are my offhand remarks on prequel book goodness. Oh my goodness, I really like the prequels. Qui-Gon Jin is one of my favorite characters, definitely. I don't know why, just he's wonderful, and I love everything about him. I think it's really sad that he died. I think it's really impactful. Of course, it makes for greater drama, and then the stuff that was done with him in the Clone Wars, or Star Wars The Clone Wars, was really great. And, yeah, I really like that. E.K. Johnston wrote other things, but in Star Wars she wrote the Ahsoka novel, which I enjoyed. It didn't quite go where I wanted it to. Didn't have as much as it felt like it was holding back too much, and they wouldn't say that she encountered Ilum or Starkiller Base, and like I really don't think that's been officially announced, even though supposedly it's true, and Disney, or Lucasfilm I should say, is like happy to have that be an open secret, which I don't understand why you wouldn't just clearly identify. People in the universe would know, hey, that used to be Ilum, and now it's this. So it's kind of silly to me, but whatever. That's E.K. Johnston. I liked the Ahsoka book overall, like I said. Pretty good. I haven't re-listened to it. What I have re-listened to, though, is Bloodline, which is a Leia book that takes place about 5 years. They kept changing the timeline just because I don't think, well, they didn't plan out the sequel trilogy, which is silly. Lucas didn't plan out the original trilogy. He basically had one huge script that he cut into 3 pieces, or so the legend goes, and he kind of had to vamp to figure out how to make the other movies, and he wanted to make Star Wars, A New Hope, as a standalone piece if he could, just in case it wasn't successful, and he could be satisfied that he told that story, and then he kind of had to move on from there because he sort of kind of truncated it all into one thing, which was that single movie, that great accomplishment. And anyway, then he, for whatever reason, he didn't really plan out the prequels that well. Like he had his treatments, and I guess he followed them okay. But the sequel trilogy seems to have a lot less attention paid to it, which is too bad because I really want to like it. I fumbled the phone there. Anyway, I love Finn and Poe and Rey. I think they're such interesting characters, and I want to know more about them. From Last Jedi, I love what Kylo's got going on, more or less. His story kind of doesn't make sense, and I don't know what he hopes to gain by being a jerk, but whatever. But that's not Johnson's fault, I don't think. And I love The Last Jedi. It's my favorite, and I gotta take a phone call. Hold on. Anyway, picking back up, I should probably get a selfie stick or something. Anyway, I love The Last Jedi. It's currently my favorite Star Wars movie, and I don't have a problem with that because I think it's awesome. Anyway, what's my point? Oh, so yeah, E.K. Johnston, Claudia Gray. Bloodline is an amazing book. I feel like, I don't know, I think maybe Claudia Gray, what else did she write? She wrote something else. She wrote Leia, Princess of Alderaan, which is another amazing book. I really think she is just a fantastic author, very talented. She's able to explore such interesting things. She introduced Holdo in Leia, Princess of Alderaan, and she was really great. I didn't read the Harry Potter books, and everybody said she seemed like Luna Lovegrey, I don't know, but some character in the Harry Potter books that I am unaware of. So But anyway, she seemed cool, and I felt like I could see the ties between Holdo in the movie and young Holdo. So I don't know, just really interesting. She made a character named Joff Sea Striker, which is a really cool name, and he and Holdo actually come from the same planet, and it's like a very refined, like spiritualistic culture, and I just want to know more about it. And then it was just, she's really good. Claudia Gray is really good. I'm so happy. I wish she was writing the Padmé book. Honestly, when I heard there was going to be a Padmé book, I thought, oh, Claudia Gray should write her. And that's nothing against E.K. Johnston. Just, I've experienced one E.K. Johnston book and 2 Claudia Gray books, and both the Claudia Gray books were amazing. Like I've listened to Bloodline multiple times, and I was actually wanting to listen to Princess of Alderaan again. I'm trying to read other stuff though to help me with my writing, taking in different stuff, just because I don't want to keep reading and rewatching the same things, because I need to expand myself as an author so that I can have a better vocabulary. I mean, they say you're supposed to read a lot in order to be a good writer. And I don't know, because I'm not a good or a great published writer or anything. So I assume that's true, and I want to follow sage advice so that I can be a successful author. So I don't really know that I have anything else to say. Let me move around, show you my finger. Let me go back to my notes. So yeah, that's I'm really excited about a Padme book. I actually have on my wish list an Audible, which, by the way, if you want to send me Audible credits, we can make some arrangements. Just contact me. I have all the prequel novels saved, because I've listened to Revenge of the Sith, and I did the radio dramas for the original trilogy. But I'd like to get more into the books. The Revenge of the Sith book is amazing. That's by Matthew Stover, and it's just a fabulous, fabulous book. It's so rich, and I love it so much. I didn't do Force Awakens just because I'm not really into Force Awakens. I did Last Jedi's novelization, and I really enjoyed that. And they're doing a Han Solo expanded edition, which is what the Last Jedi was. It was the expanded edition, which is kind of funny. But anyway, I'm interested in in Terry Brooks' Phantom Menace, because I heard it adds a lot of interesting things about Padme. And I don't know if I've heard anything about the Attack of the Clones, but I mean, I might check those out. I definitely like Star Wars enough to visit it and to listen to a book of a movie I've seen dozens of times. So anyway, I'm just really happy that we're getting all these prequel books, and I love Qui-Gon. I really like Obi-Wan, and Padme's a really great character, and I'm looking forward to learning more about them. I'm probably going to have to make sure I clear my schedule so I can listen to Master and Apprentice, and then gather my thoughts and think about it, maybe do a shadow font on it, or do something. And then, like in less than 2 weeks, I'll have to be ready for Queen Shadow as well for the Padme book. So anyway, should be interesting. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give me a like. You can share, you can subscribe, and you can ring that notification bell so that I can fill your subscriptions quickly, or something like that. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. If you want to tell me what your favorite Star Wars books are, what books you're excited about, in the comment section, that would be great. Let's go ahead and have a conversation. Take care of yourselves, folks, and until next time, be well.